I'm gonna block my Fortnite girlfriend and see her reaction. Okay, let's go.
Oh my God!
Dad, what's wrong?
I was in a romantic relationship with someone I met on Fortnite!
Well, okay. And
they just blocked me!
Do you want to know how bad TikTok has ruined your humor? I can probably grab the most random pic and bass boost it and you'll probably bust out laughing.
I don't care what anybody says. Sorry, Mom. I'm getting a motorcycle. That thing is sick.
You're not getting a motorcycle.
Why not?
Because I had a friend that fell off and now he's blind and only has one arm.
For real?
Yeah.
Well, no wonder he fell off the motorcycle.
A man went to see his doctor and the doctor said to him,
I have some bad news and I have some worse news for you.
The man asks, okay, so what's the bad news?
You only have 24 hours to live.
The man says, oh my God, that's terrible. Wait a minute, what's the worst news? The doctor responds,
I should have told you yesterday.
Excuse me? Your name's Abby, right?
No.
Abby?
No.
Are you Abby?
Yeah.
Are you actually Abby?
Yeah.
oh my God, what the fuck?
Oh, man. Did I die? Yep, but the good news is you made it to heaven, so congrats. Oh, cool. Thanks for having me. Yep, I just need to see your 2 forms of identification. What do I need that for? So that we can verify who you are. We can't just let anyone in here. I just kind of thought you would already know who I was. Okay, a little bit of an ego. You're going to want to lose that before you get in there. I just don't know how this works. I'm sorry. It does tell you right on the website everything you'll need to bring. I didn't know you had a website. It's fine. We'll send an angel down to get your birth certificate for you. Oh, perfect. Yeah, that works. Where is it so I could tell them? I think... you don't know where your birth certificate is? Can I call my mom and ask? She'll know. No, you can't call your mom. We don't have service up here. Yeah. What about a passport? I don't have one. You're traveling to different planes of existence and you don't even have a passport? I didn't know this was gonna happen. What was the name of your first pet? Oh, Spot. That's not what I have here. That was it. What?
Oh, thumbs up. What? Oh my God, it's starting. The apocalypse already? Where's my baseball bat? What? What were you doing in there? Just clearing my throat out. Of demons?
Okay, so you want limbs, eyes?
Yeah, let's just keep it simple. We'll do 2 legs, 2 arms, 2 eyes.
Okay, limbs and eyes.
So I'm actually gonna do 4 legs, but I'm good on the arms. And then I'll do 2 eyes. So I'm going to do 8 legs and 8 eyes. I want 6 legs, 30,000 eyes, and 4 wings. I'm chilling. I'm actually good on all that, so.
If you want to cry, cut some onions so nobody would notice that you're crying.
So I just picked up a hitchhiker and he seemed like a nice guy, and after a couple minutes he said, aren't you worried that I might be a serial killer? And I was like, no, the chances of 2 serial killers being in the same car.
I met a one-legged lady at a bar. We had a few drinks, started chatting, but it was the right time to just say, how'd you lose a leg? She said, it's due to me being a great negotiator. I had a business trip down to Brazil and I was able to get a private pilot to fly me for a quarter of the cost of a commercial airline. The plane malfunctioned and we crash landed in the Amazon. So I was like, aha, you cheaped out and lost your leg on the crash, yeah? No, we were both perfectly fine. However, we landed in a territorial tribe's land and they were gonna kill us, but with my amazing negotiation skills, we got out alive. So I was like, all right, you only convinced them to take a leg, right? They let us go in exchange for a bag of chips that I had on me. They even escorted us out the jungle and pointed us in the direction of the nearest city. Unfortunately, during the trek to civilization, I got a severe infection in my foot. I said. So that's how you lost your leg to infection. Goodness no, she said. I had some antibiotics on me, so I was able to keep well enough until we reached the city. I wasn't able to make a full recovery though, and I had to return to the US immediately for medical attention. They were able to help me, and I'm now healthier than ever. So I went, that doesn't explain why your leg's gone. Why is your leg gone? Well, she said, the medical bill was going to cost me an arm and a leg. But like I said, I'm a great negotiator.
911, what's your emergency? Yes, hello, I think my friend just died. It's okay, I'm qualified to handle situations like this. Just take a deep breath and make sure that he's dead. Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, now what? What the?
Sup, bud? Cribbing on some berries? Yeah. Very nice. Good source of antioxidants. What's going on with that? With what now? Who? That giant lump in your stomach. Just some bloating. Are we commenting on each other's bodies now? Is that a kangaroo? It seems that is a potentiality, and you just kinda ate him whole. I'm a glutton, okay?
I'm always open to new experiences.
He's still alive? Yeah, he's hanging in there.
It's cozy in here. I'm eating some berries. You know, they're a good source of antioxidants.
Yeah, we know. You were here when we covered that.
Yeah, I'm kind of slipping in and out of consciousness.
Hey, Grandpa, I have a question.
What's up, kiddo?
I feel like nowadays it's hard for people to be happily married. But you and Grandma have been happily married for 80 years. What's the secret?
75 years ago, me and your grandma went on a trip and went horseback riding. It was just the two of us, but all of a sudden, the horse went crazy and threw her off. But she got up calmly and dusted herself off. And then she looked at the horse and said, "That's one." She got right back on the horse, but after a while, the horse went crazy again and threw her off. She got back up and dusted herself and looked at the horse and said, "That's two." She got back on the horse, but the horse went crazy and threw her off for the third time in a row. But this time when she got up and dusted herself off, she grabbed the shotgun and the horse went bye-bye. When I saw that, I went crazy and I started yelling at her, but she stood there calmly, and when I was finished, she looked at me and said, "That's one."
Oh, great heavens!
Ready to feel uncomfortable? Moist. You can always see your nose. Don't you need to clear your throat? It's been a while. You are now very aware that your toes are all touching. And now you're breathing manually again.
Imagine biting down hard on a metal fork.
You just lost the game. Swallow that saliva.
Hola, amigos. Can you help me find the house?
Yeah, it's right there.
Where is the house?
It's right there.
¿Dónde está la casa?
It's next to the bush. It's right there.
Amigo, help me find the house.
Oh my gosh, Dora, it's right there.
Oh, there it is.
God, I hate this show, bro. Oh my goodness.
Now for the next question. Can you help me find your dad?
You talking to me?
Hell yeah, I'm talking to you. Where is your dad?
Dora, it's not that serious, Dora.
Yeah, cause you're doing
Dora,
all this
Dora,
chatting,
stop.
but you can't
Stop.
find your
Dora,
dad.
Dora, stop, okay.
¿Dónde está tu papá?
Stop.
Hey guys, I invited my friend Steve over. He's a scarecrow. He's kind of embarrassed about it. Just be cool and don't bring it up. Gotcha. We'll be cool about it. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Come on in, Steve. Hello, everyone. My name is Steve. Hey, man. What's up? Wow.
Dude,
No, I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it. It was a greeting. It was a greeting.
My girlfriend just dumped me. She said in a teary tirade, "I can't take your shit anymore. You're so pedantic. Everything I do is wrong. I loved you so much, but it will never be enough for you. I'm leaving now. Me and Gary are driving up north through the night, and you'll never hear from me again." She was about to close the door when I said, No, wait. She turned back, tears in her eyes, with a glimmer of hope that still remained. And that was when I uttered those three magic words: Gary and I.
A New York attorney representing a wealthy art collector called his client and said to him, "Saul, I have some good news and I have some bad news." The art collector replied, "I've had an awful day. Let's hear the good news first." "Well, I met with your wife today, and she informed me that she invested $5,000 in 2 pictures that she thinks will bring a minimum of $15 to $20 million. I think she could be right." "Well done. My wife is a brilliant businesswoman. You've just made my day. Now I know I can handle the bad news." "What is it?" "The pictures are of you with your secretary."
Mom, today the kids at school were bullying me. Oh, sweetie, what? Who? Why? Because I made a card for a girl I like and... Ew, what? Simp? Simp? You're grounded.
Drive off a cliff.
Oh, shit.
Grandma, 100 points.
Oh, shit, what the?
Do it.
Oh, damn.
Double kill.
Damn.
Organic speed bumps. No balls. Kill. And kill them all. That one's 10,000. There's no cameras. GTA.
Hey son, I'm on lunch break. Can you get mommy please?
I can't. She's in the bedroom with another man. I think it's Uncle Fed.
What? Another man? I can't believe she would do this. Listen, son, go to the bedroom and tell them Dad's car is in the driveway.
Okay, Dad, wait a minute.
A few moments later.
Dad, I did it.
Okay, what happened, son?
Mom was so shocked she ran into the door and now she's not moving.
What about your uncle?
He tried jumping out the window into the pool, but he didn't make it, so Uncle Fed isn't moving either.
Wait a minute. We don't have a pool, and my brother's name is Fred, not Fed. Are you my son, Mark?
No, I'm Jason. I think you got the wrong number.
Oh, great heavens! A magician was working on a cruise ship. Since the audience was different every week, he could do the same tricks over and over again. There was only one problem. The captain's parrot saw the shows each week and began to understand how the magician did the tricks. Once he understood, he started shouting out in the middle of the show, "Look, it's not the same cat!" Or, "Look, he's hiding the flowers under the table!" Or, "Hey, why are all the cards ace of spades?" The magician was furious, but couldn't do anything about it, because it was the captain's parrot after all. Then one stormy night on the Pacific, the ship unfortunately sank. The magician found himself on a piece of wood floating in the middle of the sea, and as fate would have it, parrot was on it as well. They stared at each other with hatred, but didn't utter a word. This went on for a day, and then 2 days, and then 3 days. And then finally, on the 4th day, the parrot couldn't hold back any longer and went, "Okay, I give up. Where's the ship?"
Can I have the chicken parmesan? Okay, and that comes with either a soup, salad, or a hug. I'll do the salad. Okay, that's fine. What do you mean, that's fine? I'm just saying, that's cool with me. Why wouldn't it be? I just don't want you to feel bad for picking the salad. Why would I? Okay, and for you? I'm gonna do the chicken Alfredo. Sure, and that also comes with a soup, a salad, or a hug. I'll do the salad too. Oh, actually, that one comes with 2 sides. Guess I'll do the soup then. That's okay. If you want me to pick the hug, I will. I don't care what you do with your life. I don't know you. Soup's good then. Yeah, it is!
A man is walking through the woods when he sees a bear charging at him. He books it, but he knows he can't outrun a bear for long, so he starts praying. "Dear Lord, I beseech thee, please, O Lord, please let this bear be a Christian." The bear catches up to him, knocks him down on the ground, then gets on its knees and says, "Dear Lord, thank you for this food I am about to receive."
Hey Dad, we watched Little Mermaid. Alright, that's a good one. What'd you think about that one? I thought it was stupid. Why? Because why would the prince fall in love with Ariel? Because she was his soulmate. But she's a fish. They were meant to be together. But she's a fish. He fell in love. But she's a fish. He thought she was cute, though. So Nemo, from Finding Nemo, he was cute. I mean, yeah. But you wouldn't fuck him. No, I wouldn't. Right, because he's a fish. See what I mean?
You're awake! Where am I? What happened to my baby? No need to worry. You ended up falling into a coma for 4 months when you were pregnant, but you ended up having twins, a boy and a girl. Really? Where are they? Your brother's been looking after them, and he even named them. Oh no, not my brother. He's an idiot. He probably gave them the worst names. What did he name them? The girl is Denise. Oh, that's not that bad. What about the boy? The nephew.
Can you show us where the Candyland is?
It's like right behind you. Are you stupid? Why are you looking at me like that? You got a staring problem?
Okay, bro, obviously it's right behind us. We're not stupid.
So what took you so long to answer?
Because the show's for little kids.
Yeah, if I was the kid, I would have found that in the same time anyway.
Okay, it doesn't matter. You're a grown-ass man watching Dora the Explorer.
So, what are you doing? What? You're playing as Dora the Explorer.
Okay, I'm making bank. I'm making money doing this shit. What are you doing? You're on your couch doing nothing.
Oh, okay.
You're doing nothing.
You want to right now?
You want something?
Hey, son, I just...
You want the TV? You want to throw hands on TV?
3 brothers, aged 92, 94 and 96, lived in the same house together. One night, the 96-year-old fills up the bath, puts his foot in and pauses. Then he yells down the stairs, "Was I getting in or out of the bath?" The 94-year-old yells back, "I don't know, I'll come up and see." So he starts up the stairs. Then halfway up, he pauses and then yells, "Was I going up the stairs or was I coming down?" The 92-year-old is sitting at the kitchen table having a coffee listening to his brothers. He shakes his head and says, "I sure hope I never get that forgetful." He knocks on the wood for good luck. Then he yells, "I'll come up and help both of you as soon as I see who's at the door."
I have good news. We have this new technology where now we can split the pain between the mom and the father, if you'd like it.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. I can give you guys a couple minutes to talk about it.
No, we'll do it.
How are you guys feeling? Are you good?
So much better.
Yeah?
Yes,
good.
so much better.
You?
I don't feel anything. This is great.
No?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Oh!
You okay? What's going on?
I don't know. I'm in so much
Help!
pain.
Teacher says, little Johnny, I got a riddle for you. What goes up but can never come down? Little Johnny says, that's easy. It's a bubble. Because once a bubble goes up, it pops. It can't come back down. Teacher says, well, the correct answer is your age. But I like the way you're thinking. Little Johnny says, okay, Teach, I got one for you. Some people like to be on the top. Some people like to be on the bottom. And it always involves a bed. What am I? Teacher says, little Johnny, you're going to the principal's office. He said, what for? I'm a bunk bed. But I like the way you're thinking.
Hey, wow, look at that. What? You have a horse. Oh, him? Yeah, trying to save money on gas. Really? How's that working out for you? It's cool. He likes to kick people. I like to kick people, yeah. Oh, just like on command? Just when he's feeling it, you know? Something I'm trying to improve about myself. Oh, and he also talks. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty lit. Where'd you get him? Well, there was a flyer. I put up some flyers. And I was like, hey, why not, right? You know, there's an idea. And now you have a horse. Yes, sir. How did you put up the flyer?
Not gonna catch me snitching. I can tell you that much. I'm solid, all the way. That's what I'm saying. Me and my dog are solid. You never catch us doing nothing. You'll never catch me. 25. Dog. What'd you say? 25 to life. It was in my hair. He stole the car. Bruh. Hit the dog in the chest. Stop talking to me. Stop. First of all, you fucking villain. Shut up. Anyway.
Time of death, 11:11. Make a wish. Holy crap, it worked. Did you wish him back alive? Yeah. You're not supposed to tell anyone. Damn.
Guys, who wants to play Two Truths, One Lie? Ooh, me. What's that? It's basically where you tell your friends 2 truthful statements and 1 lie, and they have to guess what the lie was. Here, I'll go first. Michael, my favorite food is pizza, I hate Game of Thrones, and I love Fortnite. The Fortnite one's the lie, because you hate Fortnite. Yeah, you got it. That one was too easy. Ooh, okay, my turn. All right, go. I hate anime. Sometimes I speak to myself for hours on end, and I'm the one who ran over Michael's cat. Well, obviously you didn't run over Michael's cat, so... Yeah. Ha! Wrong! Yes! What a piece of cake. Too easy, guys. Jimmy, that's not okay. You ran over Michael's cat. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, I got another one. No, I think we should stop now. I slept with your girlfriend. I poisoned your drink. And our old friend Sam didn't really go missing. He's actually buried in my backyard. Oh, wait, I did that wrong. Oh, thank God. All 3 of those were truths. You know, I really like this game.
3 men survive a plane crash, and they're stranded in the middle of the jungle. Cannibals capture them. They take them to the camp, and they say, we're going to eat you. But there's a trial. If you survive it, and you prove to be brave, we'll let you go. Go to the forest, and bring back 10 pieces of the same fruit. First guy comes back with apples. The chief says, we're going to shove these apples up your bum. If you can just take it and not wince or make any faces, you'll survive. So they put the first apple up there, no problem. The second apple, the guy winces, they chop him up, they kill him. Second guy comes with some berries, 10 berries. They start putting the berries up, 7, 8, 9. When they're about to put the 10th berry in his butt, the guy busts out giggling. They chop him up, they kill him, they eat him up. The 2 guys meet up in heaven, and the first guy asks the second guy, what the hell happened, man? You had it. You were home free. What happened? And the second guy goes, oh, man, yeah, I was. But when I look back, the third guy was coming in with some pineapples.